everyone, this is Ashrita Padmini Maliyappan. I hope you are having a very great new year ahead. And first of all, I wish you a very happy new year to each and everyone. I really feel and I really want everyone to have a very blessed and a very meaningful year. So today I want to tell you something a very meaningful and a very sensible thing, so that it makes you sense and also it makes you to live better day by day. So if you want to know that, just stay tuned and welcome to my channel with Maliyappan. Okay, lead your own road. So without much delay, let's get into it. So today's topic is the most valuable thing on this earth. So can anyone say what is the most valuable thing on this earth? Well, some say money, okay? Some say health, fitness. Some say house. Some say success. Success is most valuable to them. Some say nature. Okay, etc. They are fine. I'm not criticizing them. They are fine. They are giving something. So, what is the most? Means which cannot be comparable on this earth. And I forgot to say everyone say time is also most valuable. So I'm going to say today the most valuable thing on this earth, okay, which cannot be comparable. So to know what is the most valuable thing, so let's get into a story. Okay? It makes you more sense and it can understand. It can make you understand better. So there's a girl named Sahasra. She is from a lower middle class family. Her father is very small meager employee, so always struggles for living. Her mother is a housewife. She has a little brother and two grandparents, total 6 members. Her father always struggles to make both ends meet. So by seeing these all things, she got some type of a very real irritation on her way of living, on her present situation. So she decided, I don't want to die like this. Really, I don't want to die like this, and I don't want to spend my future, my my most young age like this. I want to have a very beautiful and the most successful, best life. So she really made herself like that, commitment like that, and she always told to her parents that I don't want to live like this. And she's so talented and so intelligent. So her father also really struggled and made her well educated. After that, she got a job and she went to USA. Everybody knows that someone who becomes engineer or doctor, they just go to USA because it is a developed country. We have some job opportunities. So her parents don't like at all because they want to live in their own country. They ask her, dear, why don't you have job here? She said, I want more money. I don't want to live for enough. I want to be perfect. So I want more money. That's why I'm going, Dad. She said. So they don't want to force her anymore. And her brother don't like that at all. He really wanted to teach her a lesson. But he is waiting for the right time, and she is not even considering some time to her little brother. So she really joined in that company. It is a very big company, multinational company, and a very good and prosperous, a very talented CEO, and a very kind-hearted employees. So they lead a brother and sisterhood relations there. Every employee has, and CEO is also very jovial and very kind and generous. But so when she joined, she never focused on everyone. She always used to work. She used to work for more hours, and she used to skip meals, everything. Not on time, only just work on time. So everyone really first concerned on her, and everyone used to tell, Jasra, why don't you go and have some lunch? Why don't you sit and talk with us? Why, everyone? She used to say, no, I don't want to be like you. I want to be perfect and I want more money. I want to have a very big house, a very big life. That is more valuable to me. She used to say that. So everyone, after some days, they just stopped talking with her and they are doing their own works and they are just enjoying with their co-employees, but not with her, because she's not considering everyone and she's not concerned with about anyone. So this CEO really want to make it a very huge sense to her. What is most valuable to her? So one day he promoted her to her to vice president of the company. She was so happy and her wages increased. So the CEO thought she would now take some rest and she would enjoy the life. No, she didn't. He was wrong. She brought her family and everyone was very concerned and very happy, but they never got time to spend with her. So, but she worked still more. She worked very long hours, very late. She used to go to home very late. So this CEO got irritated, frustrated. So one day he went straight to her home and she was doing work at there too. So he was out of his mind. What is this? She's kind. What is the kind of daughter she is? She have no concern about her family, about her parents, about her brother. What type of girl is? And he was astonished. He was surprised, and so he went straight to their parents and he asked, "Why? Why your daughter is like that? Why? What's wrong with her? Why she always work? Why she always concerned about work, not about the relations, not about the enjoyment?" So they said about their past, how her childhood was. So they said, and they also said that we really want our daughter to love us more, to spend time with us more. So he said, okay, let's see that. I will do one thing. She will become more concerned about it. So they didn't understand. What you are going to do, sir? So let's just wait and see, he said, and he went off. Next day, she was called. Sahasra was called by CEO. She went straight and she sat in this chair and she started to discuss about the new project. He said, okay, wait. What's your salary now? So he asked. So she said, I want per month. So she said, I'm really getting nearly $1 million. So he said, oh yeah, nice. So I think in few days you will get more salary than me. So they both laughed, and afterward, Sahasra, could you do me a favor? He asked. Yes, sir. So okay, don't do me a favor for free. I will give you money. Okay, I will make your salary rise again. Maybe I will make you CEO too. He said. So she was so happy. Oh God, my this present CEO is telling me that he will make me CEO if I do this favor. I will. Oh God, at last my hard work got paid off. It became worthy. She was so happy, and she immediately, actively and very curiously, she asked, what, sir? I will do anything. I will do anything, sir. Just say me, just say me. She pleaded her. She pleaded him. So he said, actually, I am suffering with a very rare disease. Okay. Okay, sir. No problem, sir. She said. Okay. I want 2 kidneys. So, oh, okay, sir. So, what can I do for? So, I'm requesting you to give me 2 kidneys. I will raise your salary and I will make you CEO. So, she really didn't think about that. Without 2 kidneys, she's not going to live. But she really was curious and she really was thinking about she's going to become CEO for that company and her salary is going to rise. So she said, okay. He was surprised. What? Are you ready to give me your two kidneys? Yes, I'm ready to give you two kidneys, sir. Okay, when should I give? So he said, tomorrow. So now I'm telling you to go home and just spend some quality time with your family. She said, okay, sir, I'm going now. Oh, okay, just go now, he said. And she immediately went to the house and she really uh, called everyone very loud. Mom, Dad, just come out. Brother, just come out. What? Why you're just yelling like that? They asked her. So she said, I'm going to become CEO and my salary is going to rise. So they said, oh, really? Congratulations. Why? How? They asked her. So uh, actually, our CEO is suffering with a rare disease. So he asked me to do a favor. So her brother got some doubt and he asked her, what is that favor, sister? He asked her. Brother, it's that he just asked my two kidneys, she said. Everyone was surprised. What? What goddamn thing that? Everything. He just asked me two kidneys. That's it. If I give, I will become CEO. He said. She said. So her mother got so much angry and she asked, are you out of your mind? She said, Sahasra said, no, mom, I'm not out of my mind. I'm so happy now. You will also will become so happy. We will move to new house. I will get so much fame, so much money. I can buy so many cars, so many clothes, everything. So her father said, if you give your two kidneys, are you able to alive? Are you able to live? She said, yes, I will. They just didn't understand how she is acting. Actually, she's out of her mind. She was so excited. So she's not able to think that without two kidneys she's not going to alive. But she's just thinking she will become CEO and her problems will be not there. Actually, the moment when she got job, there was no problems at all. But she's still thinking that there is some problems and it will get rid of. So her brother thought for a while and said, sister, tomorrow you have to go to hospital, right? You said, yes, I have to go to hospital. I have to give my two kidneys. Yes. So let's play a game, sister, today. He said, okay, I will play. I will play, he said. So he brought a knife. Sister, can you give me your hand? He asked her. Yes, I am giving. Okay, she gave. So he immediately cut her hand. So he said, what the hell you are doing, brother? He said, sister, what? You are going to become CEO. So then why you are so thinking about this? So what? Are you out of your mind? Yes, I am becoming CEO, but not right now. I am just bleeding. Blood is coming. It's bleeding. It's so valuable to me. Yes, I said, no, sister. CEO is so valuable to you, not this blood. Let it bleed. So he said, no, I have to do this first aid. Otherwise, I'm going to die. It is not controlling. No, sister. CEO is the only one which saves you. No, it is not saving my goddamn life right now, she said. So, okay. So now, do you get into that, sir? What I should get into that? He said very irritatingly because it is bleeding. She's getting pain. Okay, it's pain. It is paining, she said. So immediately her mother did first aid and he asked her brother, what the hell did you do to me? Are you really want to make are you really want to see me die? She asked. So he said, so do you really want to give your two kidneys? Yeah, yes. And she said immediately, but she just stopped immediately and she just kept quiet. And she began to think, yeah, without kidneys, how am I able to alive? She was thinking. Her brother said, do you know, sister, what is the most valuable thing on this earth? is that your life. Your life is the most valuable thing. Have you ever thought, without that two kidneys, how are you able to alive? How are you able to live this life? How will you able to get that CEO, goddamn CEO job? He asked. So she thought, yeah, brother, you are right. For the first time, I'm just thinking, yes, I was mad. I was totally mad about the fucking money. Goddamn money. How stupid am I? She said. So her brother said, sister, the most. He said three times. Okay, I said three times. The most valuable thing on this earth is life. Okay, maybe you may say that money. You may say money is more valuable, but without that life, how you will able to live? How you able to earn that money? Without life, how you able to manage your time? Without life, how you able to lead the relations? Without time, how you get that CEO job? Without life, you will not get anything. You deserve nothing without this life. So, the most valuable thing on this earth and on this universe is life. He said that at that point, she realized what she missed, and she realized what was important, and she realized what she deserved. So, she finally deserved that. The life is most valuable thing. So that's the end of the story. I want to tell you more that, not less that. Okay. So let's not talk more about that. So next day she went and said, sorry sir, I can't give my two kidneys. If I give you two kidneys, how am I able to be alive and how can I get this CEO job? Sir, I don't want this CEO job. I want just my life. My life is so valuable. My brother made me realize that. So the CEO said, yes, it was our plan. This was my plan so that you will get understand that what is so really important to you. So good luck, he said. So she realized, and from that moment, every minute, she made her life valuable. So the point here is nothing. It's just a simple thing. Our lives are so valuable to us. If we think that time is so important and money is so important, without this life, how can they become important? So, make yourself a priority, make your life a priority. After that, everything will become priority to you. Once your life is so priority to you, everything comes automatically. It becomes just a flow like a ocean, like a river. How just river flows? Like that, everything, like time, money, everything will flows if your life becomes valuable. So, in this new year, 2021, let's all just make a commitment and let's all just make that our life is so valuable. If you once understand that, then commitment, consistency, everything will come according to time. And time will become your priority once your life is the most valuable thing to you. So, I hope that this story will change you and this year will make you more valuable. Just first, today, now, at this moment, make your life valuable and everything just flows. So, guys, I hope this will help you a lot. Once again, a very happy new year and make your life so valuable. And let's meet in the next video, guys. Bye. Take care. And don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon. I will post you soon. Bye. La 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 la. Bye.